Today I want to talk about Sam Ehlinger and Jalen Hurts at the opening. And all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And today I want to talk about Jalen Hurts and Sam Ehlinger at the opening final in Frisco at the Star. Now, for those of you that don't know, the opening is the biggest high school camp every year, every summer for the top football players in the country. It's really, really cool because you get to see the best of the best go up against each other and win awards and also get touted and all these sorts of things. But one of the cool things that gets done is, yes, they bring in professionals that played the game at the highest level to coach and be counselors, but they also bring in a handful of college kids. Jalen Hurts, Sam Ehlinger were a couple of those guys that brought in to throw the football around in kind of a pro styles type of exercise. Now, I posted a video over the weekend that I thought was really good. Came out from Steve Wiltfong, I was out there, to show Jalen Hurts was throwing to his offhand downfield past 20 yards on the sideline. Poor kiddo let it go right through the breadbasket, and there were lots of jokes about how wide receiver, would have got chirped up if he didn't catch that ball and Jalen Hurts threw it to him. But I also want to point to what Bucky Brooks said, which is I think that Sam Ehlinger is underrated as a passer thrower, to which I'm going, Bucky, keep watching the NFL, doc. This is what we know. This is what we do. Because all you really got to do is not just look at the statistics. You can just look at Sam Ehlinger making the throws. And you can see how you can make all the throws in t-shirt and shorts. That's just what it is. When nobody is rushing you and you don't actually have to see over the top of any lineman, offensive or defensive, when you don't have linebackers coming for your spleen, yeah, you can make all the throws. You can complete all the throws. And I'm throwing that same sort of shade at Jalen Hurts as well, because what do we really learn from watching these guys throw in a t-shirt and shorts that we don't already know about what they could do at college? I think it's a bit different for the kids that are in high school because they're still developing. And yes, they still go through 7-on-7, and I know a lot of people don't like 7-on-7 and whatnot and so forth, so on. But I really do want to just kind of say, hey man, pump the brakes a little bit on what you see from a college quarterback throwing to high school kids at a high school recruiting event. Like we saw video of Jalen Hurts dropping bombs to CeeDee Lamb over spring break. And we do this thing where we're so excited to see these guys throw footballs around that are now on our teams or that we don't necessarily see throw footballs around on a regular basis during the offseason, that we blow it out of proportion and we don't really just step back and say, yo, man, it's the summer. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be hitting people in stride. I mean, like, this is no different than Summer Pride. The only difference is we're there to watch it. There's somebody who's doing the same thing at the lower level high school, 3A high school football in Oklahoma, who is dropping dimes with a t-shirt and shorts on. Only difference is we know Jalen Hurts' name and we don't necessarily know their names yet. Same thing with Hard G. This is going to continue to be a thing, and we do it every single year. We will do it every single year because we are that excited about football. I understand that. Nail that to the wall every single time. But don't necessarily go into this thinking that you learned something new because Jalen Hurts and Sam Ehlinger were throwing a football in front of dudes that are paid to watch people throw footballs and say, hey, look, when I saw them in t-shirt and shorts throwing footballs, they look good throwing footballs. Well, yeah, no kidding. Sam Ehlinger did play in the Big 12 championship game, and Jalen Hurts does have a national championship ring and has great Heisman odds. Yeah, if he didn't look good throwing a football, that would be the story. That would be the thing for which we should be talking more about. But as these things continue to come out, I just want you to take it with a grain of salt. Literally, just do the chef thing. What does that mean with the glasses on? My man's like just on everybody's meats and whatnot. They even had it in Billions. I love that show. I need to talk more about Billions, but I understand you're pressed for time. I just want to come through here and put you a game. All right, that is it for me. Doses.